We're at the Jeffersontown Veterans Memorial Park, and today I have an opportunity to speak with Greg Bethards, who is the commander for American Legion GI Joe Post 244, which is located here in Jeffersontown. You have a strong connection with this park that we're going to get to talk about as well. But first of all, can you tell us a little about the American Legion?
The American Legion, it's there and a great purpose because they help all veterans, like legislation, make sure they get their benefits. We got service officers that help individual veterans with their benefits. But you know, we're a voice in Washington, D.C. and local legislation on benefits and issues with the veterans.
And you're the commander, which means you're overseeing this area, right?
Correct.
Okay. How many members do you have?
So we have 260 members, which we're a small post.
Wow. That's great. That's great. And I do want to say thank you for your service as well, because you are a veteran yourself, correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little about your service.
Okay, I started out and got drafted in 1971. So I went through basic AIT and straight to Vietnam. So I finished my tour over there, left active duty, joined the reserves, and spent 26 years.
And so there's actually a Vietnam memorial or monument. I think you call it
monument.
Right, monument here as well at the park. Can you tell us a little about that?
Okay, it's called the Trien Monument, which in Vietnamese, Trien means deep gratitude, and it was a vision of the Vietnam veterans, Vietnam community here in Louisville. Young Nguyen, and his inspiration and insight that he pushed it, and in fact, he contributed quite a bit of personal funds and got the Vietnamese community involved in it. So it's a $3.3 million monument.
Wow.
And it took us about 10 years, the whole process, because we had a contest, I guess you'd call it, of I think it was 158 different designs.
And the design here, you do have 8 columns that is part of the design, correct?
Correct. There's 8 columns and 8 flags of the countries that was involved in the South Vietnamese or Vietnam War.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you have a special service here on Vietnam Veterans Day. Did you say, tell us about
Yes. We recognize all of our veterans, local veterans. It's their day for the service they gave to our country, for our freedoms. Or whatever, because without them, we wouldn't have our freedoms. And we also recognize the families of these veterans, you know, what they gave up, whether husbands, fathers, you know, uncles, brothers was gone fighting wars.
And also, as we're here at the park, we're actually standing on a brick walkway, which also recognizes veterans in the community.
Right.
And the American Legion is part of that. Can you tell us a little about the walkway here?
We offer bricks for sale, of course, for anyone that's in the military, and it shows, you know, their service, and it's their remembrance. Family come by and see the bricks or whatever. So great. It's really a good.
Absolutely. So you can pay to have the brick put down with the person's name as a memorial memory for that individual, right? Okay. And do they do that through the American Legion?
We do all the processing. We take the applications, we order the bricks, we see that they get installed.
And if somebody's interested in some more information or possibly adding a brick here, do they contact the American Legion, and how do they do that?
They can contact the American Legion, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. And do you have a website? Do you have a?
We do have a website.
Okay, we'll put the information up on that on the screen for it. But also, there is another memorial that you have here as well with Gold Star families. Can you tell us a little about what are our Gold Star families?
Gold Star families are the families of veterans that was killed in combat, and we recognize their sacrifices and their loss. So Woody Williams Foundation goes around the country, and they've installed hundreds in all the different parks and everything. It's great. It's really good.
Great tribute. Yes. And you can see behind us some of the military memorabilia that is here as well, this is a really nice way of commemorating the veterans in the community, all that they service that they do, and thank you for your service again. But also, you at the American Legion do special tributes on both Memorial Day and Veterans Day, correct?
Correct, yeah. We put on a service or whatever. Our memorial service is outside usually on the plaza, which is great. I mean, absolutely great, beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And then usually Veterans Day because the weather's inside at the community center or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
And so we have speakers come in. We have entertainment bands or orchestras or whatever come in.
Right.
So it's...
And right in the middle of the park, you also have something recognizing all the different branches of service as well. That's really very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's relatively new, correct?
Right. That was installed in 2018. And that's the Freedom Wall, and it has each of the branches there, and they have inscriptions and quotes from different presidents, different generals, and just the common folk and letters. And it's backlit. It's absolutely beautiful also.
Well, this is a great space for what we're trying to do, representing what's great in Jeffersontown. Thank you for the American Legion helping keep this place up and all that's happening here.
Okay.
Anything else that you'd like to share for the American Legion with us?
No, just asked everybody to continue supporting the veterans, because without them, like I said, we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Again, I've been talking with Greg Bethards, who is the commander for American Legion G.I. Joe Post 244 here in Jeffersontown. And thank you for watching Louisville Now. We've been coming to you from Jeffersontown Veterans Memorial Park. Have a great day.